Hey y'all, today I'm going to make a very simple stuffed cabbage recipe. It's probably my husband's favorite dish, and it can get time consuming if you make it the regular way, but the way I'm going to do it is just a lazy way, and I feel like it's just as good as if you spent all the time boiling your cabbage leaves and wrapping them and all that. So I'll put you down here, and I got a new tripod and it's giving me a little bit of headache. But anyway, I went ahead and took the hamburger and browned it and added the onion and sauteed those to it so we would have that out of the way, because I think everybody knows how to do that. So over here I have cut up cabbage just in little small pieces. If you want to do it bigger you can, but I think it's better in the small pieces. And I have some rice, and I have 2 cans of diced tomatoes. You can use diced tomatoes or tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes, whatever you like. This is what I have on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to pour 2 cans into this pitcher. And then I'll just set it in there. I'm going to season the sauce some. So I'm going to use Italian seasoning, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon in. Garlic salt, about half a tablespoon, and then basil. I love basil with cabbage. And about a tablespoon of that. I'm also going to put just a little Splenda. Most anything I make with tomatoes in it, I cut the acid with a little sugar. I just like that little hint of sweet taste, so I'm putting that much, which is probably 2 tablespoons. I believe I'm going to put just a little bit more. No more than 3 tablespoons probably, and if you don't want it in there, just, don't put it. And then I'm going to take, I'm just going to use this knife that I cut the cabbage and onions up with, and I'm going to stir that and get all that mixed together. Now, what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this and put it on the bottom of the baking dish. And I like this baking dish. It's a Pioneer Woman baking dish because it has the deeper sides. It's like a 9 by 13, maybe a tad bit smaller, but it has the deeper sides, which I like. Then I'm going to take a nice big handful of the cabbage that I had cooked, or not cooked, but cut up. And I'm going to layer that on there. I want to wind up making about 3 layers all together. And to the cabbage, I'm going to put some uncooked long grain rice. And I'm going to take about, not a big full handful, but just a small handful of rice, and spread that around. And now I'm going to put some of our hamburger mixture. And like I say, I'm going to do about 3 layers, so just kind of eyeball so it'll work out. Then I'm going to put some more of this seasoned tomato sauce mixture. And the cabbage will be making broth as well as the liquid from the tomatoes. So put that. Add about half of the cabbage that you have left. Add another handful of rice. And add half of your hamburger mixture that you have left. And if you don't like a whole lot of hamburger, you know, just cook a smaller amount. Alright. Now, I want to end with the tomato mixture on top, so I'm going to put half of this down. Spread it out. Put the remainder of your cabbage. I lost a couple pieces there. Spread that out. Add one more handful of rice. And, oh, that is hot. The rest of your hamburger. And I did drain that hamburger. Unless you use like a 90-10 or something, you'll want to drain your hamburger. And spread it out. And then add the rest of your seasoned tomato. And I have preheated my oven to 400 degrees. And I'm going to let this cook about an hour. It needs that longer time to cook the rice and to cook your cabbage and all that. And your cabbage is going to shrink and your rice is going to expand. So they will make up for each other, what they do in the casserole dish. So, like I said, this is going to cook about an hour covered. Then we'll take it out, let it sit for just a few minutes, and then we'll have a taste test. So I'll see you back in just a few minutes. Hey y'all, our lazy cabbage casserole, whatever you want to call it, is finished, and I'm going to show it to you and then we'll give it a taste. There's what it looks like, all done up. It couldn't have been any easier to make, and I hope that doesn't fall. So we will cut a piece. I let it rest. It did go an hour, and I let it rest for probably 5 minutes. And it's going to fall apart. I didn't know it was going to fall apart this bad, but anyway, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. probably should have gotten a spoon. Okay. If you want to, you can put some salt and pepper on it. I'm just going to try it like this. Here's what it looks like. The finished product. And I'm going to give it a taste. Try to get a little of everything on the spoon or fork. It tastes just like a cabbage roll. It's just not rolled up. It's really good. I will probably put salt and pepper on mine, but otherwise the taste is great. And put what spices you like on yours. I think these worked real well together. And I might even put a little hot sauce on it because I like hot sauce sometimes on things I eat, but not a lot. Anyway, I hope you give this a try. If people in your family like cabbage rolls, but you hate to go to all that trouble, this is a good alternative. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.